everybody, Redhead Metal Diva here, reducing red, coming at you with my week 18 post-op VSG surgery update. Numbers, highest weight was 238.4, day of surgery 226. Last week I was at 165.2. This week 162.8. So I finally got over my little hurdle of not losing anything, which I knew would happen, so not that big a deal. Gym's been going really great, been really motivated, doing really well, trying to do different things, because I know that when you do the same workouts over and over and over again, you can get kind of stuck, your body gets stuck because it gets used to certain things. So I've been starting using the recumbent bike, and I've been doing some free weights while I'm stretching and things like that, to try to put some variety in. I got a new protein bar. I like to use the Think Thin brand because it's gluten-free and sugar-free, but it has 20 grams of protein, like 170 calories a bar. But because it's so dense, I still am only eating about a half a bar at a time. But I found a new flavor. I've been doing the Brownie Crunch. I'm not a big chocolate person, but you know, it doesn't really taste that much like chocolate because it's not real chocolate. But I found a new flavor online. Normally I just buy them at the grocery store or Target or something. But I found them on Amazon, chocolate espresso. They are wonderful. It gets my coffee fix in, and I still get my protein. Amazing. If you haven't tried it and you like coffee, try it. Bruising, still going on. Getting tons of bruises everywhere. Still isn't anything out of the ordinary from my regular kind of bruising patterns every 9 months or so, like I told you have happened to me my whole life. So not worried about that yet. I definitely cannot wear my 14s anymore. I shrunk my jeans and they fit, you know, for about 5 minutes until I moved, and then, you know, they stretched back out. So I'm going to try and see if I can lose a little more weight and maybe just skip right to a 10, not have to buy any 12s. We'll see how that goes, how often I need to wear non-gym clothes or non-scrubs, you know, out in public and look presentable. We'll see. Still dealing with, you know, some of the weirdnesses, like the thing on my ear. It just, you know, I went an entire week without wearing glasses, wore some old contacts, was kind of half blind for a while, but, you know, like I said, the little sore thing scabbed over, fell off. I thought it was good, but still, every time I take my glasses off, I can feel it and it's uncomfortable, and so when I can, I'm trying to go without my glasses, even though it's incredibly hard to see anything, but trying to let that heal. And on the subject of things healing, I am beginning to be slightly afraid that when my doctor removed the cyst on my shoulder, that he didn't get all of the wall, because the scar has become large, like, you know, a bulge, and it's kind of painful, and it's really a lot of pressure, like something's building up underneath, you know, new scar tissue. My mom said that she had, you know, a cyst removal that did kind of this, you know, just kind of the scar got angry as it was healing. I haven't had that personally with, you know, any of the other cysts I've had removed, so I'm getting a little worried that possibly he didn't get all of the wall, so the cyst is regenerating. You can see it's pretty big, and quite red still, and it feels like there's a lump underneath it. But, you know, I'm just trying to go with my mom's instinct and think maybe it just needs to calm down some more. I've been putting a bunch of coconut oil on it, trying to loosen that skin up, thinking maybe that will help some of the pain. And possibly then if it's not painful, maybe the swelling will go down if it's swelling. Not really sure what it is. Hopefully the cyst didn't come back because I don't want to have it removed again. Having the bandage on for a week was hell. You know, and maybe that's why I didn't notice my shoulder. Maybe my shoulder was painful the whole time, but because, you know, all the problems I had with the adhesive and how painful that was, kind of took my attention off of the cyst itself, or the, you know, the excision site. And then after that healed and the pain went away, I don't know. I feel like I was pain-free for, you know, at least a week before this started, if not maybe 2. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, you know, after struggling for 2 weeks with really not losing any weight, and then this week, you know, being able to lose, you know, 2.5 pounds, I am thinking more and more that, you know, getting to, I guess it's not my goal weight, but my fantasy weight was 147, because once upon a time that's where I was when I was really active and I was boxing, and you know, life was simpler. And so that kind of represents to me like a better time, and because of the surgery and, you know, getting over a lot of health issues and getting off a lot of medications, I'm kind of feeling like I can get there and I can have that again, and not just that weight, but that fitness and that happiness again. I know just being fit at 147 pounds like I was back then isn't going to take away all the issues in my life. Like, I realize that. But it just kind of represents a time in my life when things were easier and I was healthier, and I was happier. And I mean, I'm very, very happy now. You know, the stress of being, you know, the only person with a job right now is still stressful. You know, life events with, you know, all the crap that's going on just recently is still there, and I realize that, and I know that losing weight is not going to make those issues go away and the stress go away, but just thinking about possibly getting down to 147 where I was before I had all of these problems in my life just kind of gives me like a glimmer of hope. And if that's the motivation I need to keep working so hard, you know, that's fine. I know it's unrealistic and it's not going to solve all my problems, but, you know, just the reminder of the happiness and the easiness of my life at that time, and that's, you know, probably in my adult life, that's the lowest that I weighed. And it's going to be hard to get there because at the time I was also, like, pure muscle. I mean, except for, you know, my boobs. So, you know, it's going to have to be different. I do think I am a lot more muscle now. I don't have the arms that I did when I was boxing. I'm working really hard on that, and just not being able to up my weight in my arm lifting. So, got a little bit. But really what I miss is the shoulders I used to have. Anyways, so, yeah. Mother's Day coming up, going to my mom's house. They're back from Peru, so that'll be fun. I think that's about it. This is a short video. I know every time I say that I blather on for another 4 minutes, but I think I'm actually done. So, getting ready to get in the shower, dye my hair, it's about time, and have dinner with my parents tonight. So, short and sweet. I will see you guys next week. A little rhyme in there. But thank you once again for watching and for subscribing and for any comments. I do appreciate it. Alright, until next week, guys, thank you so much and have a good week. Bye.